what's going on, Tay Squad? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Tay. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kadarius, but I go by Tay. And that's what you will see on this channel. Not channel. Oh my gosh. Anyways, it's been a minute since I posted. It's been probably about 2-3 months now since I posted. Last time I uploaded was when I took the trip to Hawaii. Y'all seen that video. Again, I enjoyed my time, so I didn't really do too much recording, other than like the day of my birthday or something like that. And then of course I recorded some other stuff, you know, for memories and all of that. So I'm back. I'm gonna give you guys like a little life update, where have you been, kind of deal. I've done plenty of these before, you know, but I think this is like the longest break that I've took since having the channel. Like, this is the longest break. But yeah, so we're going to get right into it, shall we? Yeah, so obviously I know how my summer was. We took a trip to Birmingham. We went to museums in Jackson. We went to Hawaii. We went to like, I had like 3 big trips this year. So that was fun. 2 of them were church trips. So being able to go, you know, be with church family was also amazing. But also being able to spend time with my own family was very fun. Yeah, Hawaii was fun. Met a cool person out there. Every time I want to say I met cool people, it's a lie, because it's like, dude, you only met one person. So you didn't meet many people. You only met like one person. To which we still talk. She's very cool. We play the game together sometimes. So yeah, that's cool. But to fast forward, to get into everything, this last month has been very chaotic, very hectic. School's been in session for a month now. So yeah. I don't even know where to start, man. Oh my goodness. So one thing about me is, I've noticed I definitely have a very like, I get attached to people really fast. Not only just getting attached to people very fast, but also just like, I don't know, trying to put too much effort into a lot of the things. Anyways, school started last month. I saw somebody at school. I'm like, dang. Mind you now, I have people, like, you know, I'm not like a popular dude. I'm really just a chill dude. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't really interact with people like that, or at least I try to stay out of the way. Because again, like I said, I don't really like people. However, I do a lot of leadership, like I'm in a lot of leadership roles within the school. So it's like, you know, you kind of have to deal with people, so you have to become a people person. I like people to a certain extent. I just don't like people who overly do too much, say too much, or are dramatic about any and everything, right? I mean, that's as anyone, that's how anyone would be, per se. Anyways, so yeah, school started August 7th or 8th. I forgot. Brain is absolutely fried. We started school August 7th or the 8th. I don't remember at all. So after school the first day, everything was pretty cool. Met classmates, met teachers, a lot of new teachers in the district, and everything. School transitioned into an academy, which shouldn't really be our cup of tea, but hey, who am I? I'm only a student. I'm a senior just trying to get out of school, man. But also, on a good note, your boy got accepted into Mississippi State, so You know, we're going to Starkville, Mississippi. It's going to be really fun. I'm really excited for it. I've already got a roommate. I've got some college friends already. Well, not college friends. We're not college freshmen yet, but you know, there are some people from all around that are going to state. So we're all looking forward to that. We've all got a little group chat or whatever, so we text in there. We'll call it sometimes. Last night they called them and I joined. Nobody was in that thing. So I'm just like, dude, how y'all gonna say y'all want to call the group chat but don't really answer? Like, what? Anyways, yeah. Overall, everybody's cool. I got a college bestie. Her name is, you know, my best friend for college. Like we act just alike. This is really my twin for real. We act just alike. Personalities are very much the same. So yeah, she's really cool. Which you guys might see her next year in future videos. You know, I've been meeting a lot of cool people as of late. Not just around my school, but like just around like the general localized area that I stay in. So that's fun. Yeah. So meeting people has been what I've been doing the last month and a half. Anyways, back to school starting. School started. You know. Now I will say this. This is crazy. You know, you can have your eyes on somebody, right? I've been having my eyes on this person for like a year now. I've been having my eyes on that person for like a year now. Yeah. Anyways, you get your eyes on a person and it's like you get so scared to like just like you see them every day, you know what they do, and it's like, well, hey, go talk to them, right? But see, me, I'm usually like a bold person. I'm really usually like a bold person, but like I don't do too good with approaching people. I don't do too good with approaching people, especially when they're with their friend groups, because of traumas. Ooh, yeah, no fun. I'm not too good with approaching people when they're with their friends because, you know, then the whole friend group's gonna like try to, you know, joke on you or whatever and be like, oh my god, that's so corny. Or he's, you know, not that good looking. I mean, you know, I don't know, I ain't the best looking, but like, damn, bro. So, yeah, I don't really like walking up to people with their friends. And then I also feel weird because it's like, I'm telling my friends that know this person and I'm like having them be the messenger rather than approaching myself. So it's like, dude, are you kidding me? It's like, go talk yourself. But yeah, other than me just having my eyes on this person for like a year, I tried to deviate from that. I'm not even gonna lie, but that didn't work out too well. Because then, you know, this new person came around and, you know, we tried it, did a little pop out, didn't work. Honestly, I will say this, like, did a little pop out. Honestly, I don't usually like popping out quickly. You know, honestly, like I'm not a big social media freak, so I'm not like, I don't really like being on social media like that for real. Even though it posts me being in the hospital all the time, I don't know, bro. But yeah, because like, I'm not gonna say I'm not a social media freak. I'm just not the type of social media freak that is posting about, you know, their relationship or whatever, right? Now, my thing about relationships, as far as social media goes, too, is this. I mean, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, of course. When it comes to posting your significant other, you've heard the saying like, oh, just because this person has their boyfriend, their girlfriend, their husband, their wife, their fiance, whatever, right? Whatever the case is, they don't have to post them. And for me, that's theologically truth. That's theologically true. And it's like, bro, like when we popped out, I'm like, ooh, maybe, like you know what I'm saying? Like you had you had those thoughts in the back of your mind, and it's like, was that a good decision? Because it went on the person I was messing with. It went on their story for like, we popped out, they posted it, and then I got tagged. Of course they're gonna tag you. So so I'm like, I'm talking to my homeboy about it. Like as I'm looking, I'm talking to my homeboy about it, and I'm talking to my friend. That's a girl. I call her my sister though, cause like we're really close. So it's like that brother sister kind of bond, kind of deal. Anyways, I was talking to her, and I was talking to my homeboy that I call my brother. So in this case, I'm gonna be like, this is my sister, this is my brother. Anyways, I was talking to my sister and my brother about it, and my brother was like, if don't be ashamed. Do what you want to do. Of course people are going to say things about it, have their own opinions, but everyone is entitled to their own opinion. So at first I posted it in my close friends, and they were in my close friends at the time, and they were like, close friends, I'll take it down. I'm like, no, close friends had to see it first. So yeah, after my homeboy told me do it, I posted it on my main story. Everybody saw it. And again, as I said, going back to what my homeboy said, people are gonna have their own opinions. People are gonna make fun of you. People are gonna say derogatory things against you, and people are just gonna be cruel and mean about it, because why not? Anyways, all of that happened, and then you start overthinking, because now you're thinking, what is everybody's interpretation of me now? Everybody thinks differently of me now. Everybody's not gonna like me now, right? So I'm just like, bro, oh my goodness. And then I had to also come to the realization about it. I'm like, I've always been the type of guy to never care about what people say. Regardless of how weird people say I am. I mean, I may be weird. I don't, like I said, I don't really do too much. I mean, I'm chill. Like, what? I'm really chill. I'm a kind person. I'm not really mean to anybody unless you test me on the wrong day, then I'm snap. But besides the point, anyways, fast forward, there was like this very long message that got sent to me by the person I was fooling with, and then you're like, now I really got to get this off my chest. So I'm like, hey, I feel like I go talk to my sister about it now, and I go talk to my brother about it, and then my sister was like, tell them how you really feel. And so yeah, my sister, we had lunch that same day I got sent that paragraph. I honestly, it was probably longer than a paragraph, honestly. Woo, Jesus. It was longer than a paragraph. And then we had lunch, like we have the same lunch block still. So my sister, she tried to go talk to them. They didn't really want to talk, so it's like, okay. So sent them a message, and then they texted back and said we'll talk later. Okay, cool, whatever. I didn't say okay, cool, whatever. I'm just like, okay, well, no. My go-to is all right, like ALR, or yeah, ALR. That's my go-to to say. So yeah, that happens. I feel like I'm saying a lot because that's my go-to word. Yeah, at this point we're just gonna put a count thingy of how many times I say It's really a habit of saying it. Like after I finish every word, I'm like you know, and then continue to say what I'm gonna say. We're getting off track here though. So basically, that happened. We get on FaceTime. We're talking. And look, you kind of forgot what was said. But yeah, we talked. Went to sleep. Woke up the very next day with this message, and it was like, it said my name, not trying to hurt you, and then everything else. I don't really want to, like I said, I'm not really big on putting my relationship and stuff on social media, so I'm not going to go too far into detail about it. But yeah, so there's that. And again, as I said, you kind of, you can like get with other people, and then also like you can get with other people, have very strong feelings for the person that you get with, and then there's like a little small, just a tiny inty bitty tiny piece in the back of your mind that's like, and once I saw that message, I'm like, dang, bro, I was really finna just try and do that, and I can go and chill and like go see if I can, find something. It was on the tip of my tongue and then I forgot. But yeah, it was like once I saw that message, I'm like, okay, now I finally understand. It took me a little minute to finally understand. It took me a little minute to realize, but once I finally realized, I'm like, okay, well, that's who they're gonna be. That's what they want to do. I have to accept that. I can't change. I can't change or help other people. The only person that can really help change themselves is themselves. And then, of course, as I always say, the only person that stands in your way is you. Like, you're your inner enemy. Like, you're the enemy of yourself. So that's the most important thing that we all have to remember about ourselves, is that we are our biggest enemy. But yeah, now it's been a month, going on 2 now, trying to, actually, now I'm actually trying to hop on what I've been looking at for a year now. So, I ain't gonna do too much. I ain't gonna say too much. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. Hope for the best. Hopefully, we can, get cordial enough, and of course, start talking and getting to know each other, and seeing where we go from there. That's what I'm really looking forward to this point. I feel like I have to be the big man, put on my big man clothes, and obviously walk up to them now. I feel like I have to be the big man to go do that now. So I think I might just do that tomorrow, because we both stay after school. of course, I play soccer and I am on our theater competition team this year, so I'm splitting my days between soccer and theater. I'm usually going to theater rehearsals on Mondays, soccer practice Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you guess, yeah. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Super excited. So yeah, I might just do that tomorrow. I'm gonna text my sister and see what the deal is. I'm gonna text somebody else and see what the deal is before I really just go and try to make the bold move. Because again, as I said, I'm usually the bold guy, but as of late, it's just like other people have, set the thing in motion, and I just came in and kind of swooped everything and took it from there. And that's obviously what I look to continue to do, but I feel like I have to take this into my hands now. I used to do that, take it into my own hands. So I feel like that's what I'm gonna have to do, is take it into my own hands and just go ahead and get it done. But other than that, Tay Squad, that's what's really been going on this last month and a half. We started soccer practice, we started theater rehearsal. We got 2-3 more rehearsals before we're moving into the auditorium to really get this thing in motion. We've got 2 months before theater competition season. We've got less than 30 days. We've got less than 30 days before our first soccer game of the year. Can't wait to do that. Can't wait to get that underway. Can't wait to get this season underway. I'm looking to do incredible things. Looking to have fun with my guys for the last time. So last first game, last first theater competition on season. So this is really going to be fun, really epic. Ending this senior year off with a bang. Looking forward to what God has in store for me next. So really can't wait, and I'm excited. Probably gonna make a bold move, one of the biggest decisions I've ever had to make in my life. Well, I won't say one of the biggest decisions, but probably a big decision for sure. So y'all stay tuned for all of these. Y'all stay tuned for all of these updates. I'm gonna start trying to get back on the consistency with posting and everything like that. Again, as I said, schedule is kind of jam-packed at the moment. Having split days between soccer and theater, and of course school, so student comes before the athlete. Obviously everybody that's an athlete should know that. But yeah, I'm back. That's what's been going on, and I'll see y'all soon. Tay Squad, yeah, 8.